Hello and welcome to Junior Church Storytime. Although this week's story is aimed at our younger members, anyone can join in. So whether you're 2 or 102, I hope you enjoy participating or watching. As this is an action story, you're going to need to begin by warming up. So perhaps if you can move your head around a little bit, jiggle your shoulders, waggle your arms if you can and jiggle your legs. Now you should be ready. Don't worry if you're not able to move very much because there's going to be plenty of facial expressions in the story that you can join in with. Okay, there's one thing left to do. If you're young enough and able, jump up and copy my actions.
There once was a boy called David. He looked after the sheep and was the smallest member of the family. Now David loved God and he believed that God was the greatest. One day his father sent David on a long journey with food for his brothers who were fighting in King Saul's army. As he came near, he saw in the distance a giant of a man. His name was Goliath. Goliath was laughing. Ha 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 ha! Who will come and fight me? He roared. Roar! But all of King Saul's soldiers were hiding. Shortly after, when David had given his brothers the food, he went to see King Saul and offered to fight Goliath. "You're too little," said King Saul. But David said, "God will help me." So David took 5 stones from the stream and went out to fight Goliath. But Goliath laughed, ha ha ha, when he saw David. But David shouted, "You come against me with a sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." Then David put a stone in his sling and spun it round and round. It flew through the air and struck Goliath on the forehead and killed him. He fell to the ground with a loud thud. God had helped young David to defeat Goliath. Hooray!
I hope you enjoyed that story. If you found it hard to keep up, you can always replay it and try again. I'm now going to give you a few activities for you to try at home. These are aimed for people under 11, but if you're an adult and you want to have a go, nobody's going to find out. During the story, we didn't see any pictures of Goliath, so I was wondering if you could think about what did he really look like? How big was he? How scary was he? What kind of weapons did he have? Maybe, if you like drawing, you could join together some pieces of paper and make a giant drawing of Goliath. Or if you like building blocks, you could use Lego or blocks like these to build a great big model of Goliath. If you've got any old boxes lying around at home, maybe you could do some junk modelling to build a big statue of Goliath. And if you're somebody who likes drawing things on the computer, maybe you can construct Goliath out of Minecraft blocks or something like that. I've also sent some discussion questions that you can join in at home with your family to talk about what God might be teaching us through this story. And you should have received an invite to a Zoom session at 11:45, where you can come and show us what you've been building, talk about what you've learned, and we'll sing some songs together. Hope to see you then.